Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the 10K to $2 million funding challenge, sponsored by Bespoke Funding Program, where you can get 15% off and an 85% lifetime profit split on any challenge if you use the code Venator at checkout. So welcome back, guys. Hope you had a great weekend. It is Monday, August 28th, 7 a.m. New York time. So good morning to everyone here in the States. Good afternoon to everyone on the other side of the pond. And good evening to all y'all on the other side of the world. We're sitting here in Texas. It's blazing hot. Good God, it's hot here right now. It was 110 outside yesterday in Houston. Not fun at all. I'm tired of this. I'm ready for August to get the hell out of here. 100% I am. Good morning, John, Adrian, Ryfin, Muhammad, Red Ezekiel H, Alpha Bridge. What's up? Hope y'all had a great weekend. Hope you got out and away from the charts. Hopefully you didn't just sit there on the charts all weekend. I know you feel like when you get to the weekend and you want to be trading, you're like, I'm going to get on there. I'm going to back test. I'm going to find a new strategy. I'm going to refine this thing. And quite honestly, what you really need to do is get away from the charts, man. When you get away from the charts, when you get trading off of the brain, your brain can process things subconsciously while you're not thinking about it. And when you come back to the charts, things just look clearer. You have a fresh perspective. You just need to take a break. You just need to take a break. Traders love Mondays, man. We love Mondays. We don't like the weekend. I wish the market was open 7 days a week. I would sit here and stream 7 days a week if it was. But it's not. And I'm also kind of glad it's not, because we do need breaks. It was a good break. We finished out last week with a great win on pound dollar. It was fantastic. We are basically back to break even on the 100K, and we're still just at 2% down on the 10K funded and the 10K phase 2. So love to get into some profit this week. We'll see if we can make that happen. We'll just wait and watch for our setups to form. That's what we're here doing, man. We're hunting and stalking trophy buck A+ setups, trying to take them down as much as we can. But it was a good weekend, man. What'd y'all do? Ashak Yadav, week 1, day 1 on the stream. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're here every day. We're here every day, Monday through Friday. We're coming up on 100 live streams in a row. 100 live streams in a row. That's going to come sometime at the end, near the end of this month of upcoming month of September. We will hit our 100th live stream in a row, and big day planned for that day. I spoke with Bespoke Funding over the weekend. Everything is just great. They were super happy with the stream and sponsoring the stream this last month. And I was super happy with how everything went. You guys did use that discount code. And so I'm going to be able to get some new equipment to help the stream out, I think. And we're going to have some, we're going to keep the challenges every week. We're going to be giving away a 10K challenge every week. That's not going to change. But we are also going to get a 25K challenge to give away once a month, and I'm going to be giving that away. I'm not sure how yet, but I'm going to be doing that. And then for the 100-day live stream, the 100 stream show, we will be doing a 100K account giveaway on the 100th live stream. So excited about that. But yeah, that's what the weekend held. It was All good, man. All good. So we're back at it. We've got some news this week. Let me pull up my news. Today is a bank holiday in the UK. So not sure what that's going to do for price action here in the New York session. Maybe not much. Mondays are always typically short streams. Monday's my least profitable trading day. So unless I see something just absolutely immaculate, I am more than willing to just let today pass and watch what kind of price action develops to set up for the rest of the week. We've got some news, red folder news. We've got some consumer confidence and job opening numbers tomorrow. Wednesday, we've got the ADP non-farm employment change plus a preliminary GDP. Thursday, we've got some Euro CPI numbers coming out. We've got some unemployment claims and core PCE price index for the dollar. And of course, this is non-farm NFP week, the first Friday of the month, which is also the first day of the month. September 1st is that second? No, that's September 1st is Friday. So a lot of red folder news this week. The first week of the month, so August is ending, which also coincides with the first week of the month, technically, because it's September 1st on Friday. So the month is closing out. We're moving in and out of the summer months of trading and into the fall months of trading with September, October, November. So hopefully things start kind of kicking back into gear here. We've been in a nice trend for the dollar and euro dollar the last week and a half. So that's nice to see. I'm still very much bullish on the dollar and very much bearish on the foreign pairs right now. I don't think we're going to get any big retraces here. Very clear draw on buy side liquidity. Everything is balanced. There's no reason here on the daily time frame that I see for the dollar to need to make a big pullback. We can just continue higher from here. If it does want to take out Friday's low, I don't think it's going to take out Friday's low. But if it does, then I would look for a pretty quick pull back up into and for this drawn buy side liquidity. If we get below Friday's low here, then I would look for this little 4-hour fair value gap right here to send price higher. But I think we might come down somewhere below here. Maybe that's today or tomorrow. We make a low. I wouldn't be surprised if today is a little choppy. With the bank holiday in the UK, I don't know what that's going to do, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's choppy. I also wouldn't be surprised if we just start heading higher here on the dollar. So we have some sell side liquidity under here. I don't think we're going to get below Friday's low. Again, if we do, I think somewhere in here in this 4-hour fair value gap, we'll see price head up into this area. On the daily time frame, this is your next drawn liquidity, this swing high right here, very clear. You have above that a volume imbalance with my overall relative equal highs up here around the 106 area. So that's still kind of how I'm viewing the dollar here. Everything is still pointing up for me, bullish dollar right now. And that would coincide with euro dollar here as well. On the daily time frame on EU, our fair value gap here became an inverted fair value gap, and it held price down just exceptionally well. You can see once we violated this fair value gap, it came back and then immediately began acting as resistance and pushing price lower. There's nothing here to rebalance on the daily time frame. So again, I don't anticipate EU making a big pullback here. If it gets above Friday's high, just like dollar, I feel like we can just start heading lower. We have an obvious swing level here, and then this is the correlated May 31st low and the May 31st high on DXY. right there. So again, I think we're just going to head lower. There's no reason for it. It's respecting bearish order flow. It's respecting bearish PD arrays, order blocks, fair value gaps, OTEs, what all of the things that you're going to be anticipating for price to continue to deliver bearish price action. So if it chops today, or if we just head lower from here, that's my anticipation for today. I don't think we're going to see a big pullback here through that area. So let me get down here. Where is, what is, I'm trying to remember. Oh, there it is. It's the, this is a weekly fair value gap that we're in right now. Just want to make sure we were all on the same page. All right. So still anticipating lower prices here. So I'm just going to be bearish. I'm going to be looking for bearish setups here until we hit our lower price objectives, or until we take out a major swing high. If we close aggressively and displace above this high, this is a swing high right here. So you've had a swing low, a swing high, a swing low, a swing high. So I'm anticipating that I guess technically we could tap up above that, but if we displace above this and close above this, then my bias would change. But I don't think we're gonna need to get a retrace up that high. That's just my analysis here. Again, here's Friday's high. I don't know that we get back above there. Any price action where I see buy side liquidity get taken and then displacement away to the sell side, I will immediately begin looking for entry opportunities with breaker setups. So for this instance, we've just tapped into some buy side liquidity here. And if we can displace down below this candle right here, that is where I would be looking for a breaker entry. So I'm going to need to see displacement below that. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if today just chops. So, but for me to have any opportunity this morning to get into a trade or a position, this is what I would be looking for. It aligns with my higher time frame bias. So we've just grabbed some buy side liquidity. We've tapped into it. It may want to grab a little bit more. It may want to grab up here. I don't think it wants to, but then I'm going to be looking for lower prices here. Initially, here's your first draw on liquidity, Friday's low. Pound is going to be very similar here. Not a whole lot of difference. There is a tiny from this high to 2 weeks prior's low. It didn't quite get all the way back up to this low. Maybe it wants to get back up there. On the daily time frame, there's nothing to be rebalanced, just like we saw on the euro dollar. And so your next weekly low here, of course, Friday's low, we've closed and displaced below this. And so my attention immediately goes to Friday's low. And then beyond that, the next swing level down there. Ultimately, I don't know if we're going to get all the way down here for GBP, at least not this week. I don't think we will. But I do think we're probably going to reach into this low here, which corresponds with this daily swing level, the first swing level right here. So that's what today it's a GU it's a GBP holiday, bank holiday. So again, it wouldn't surprise me a whole lot if we just chop here today on Monday. But if we do get some nice runs of liquidity, you can bet that I will be looking for those sell entries there. GJ, we were anticipating price to come back down into this fair value gap. We did not quite reach that last week. And now price has started to move a little higher. We've been in a very big bullish trend here on GJ. until that gets broken, I'm going to continue to stay bullish on GJ. This leg up, this is not a change of structure. Yes, I understand we did not displace higher on right here. This is a swing. I view this whole thing as one, the swing low to the swing high is up here, not this little, oh wait, what are we doing? And now we're reversing. There is a fair value gap right here. If it wants to reverse from here and displace below there, if we come up and put in a swing high and then we close below here and displace below here, maybe I'll consider changing my bias. But currently, we're still very much in an uptrend. Even if you get weeks, we had 2 or 3 weeks where it chopped, but we were in an uptrend. Finally grabbed some sell side liquidity and displaced higher. We've closed above. So here that's why I'm still anticipating higher prices here on GJ until we get a close. If we displace below here and close below here, then maybe we can look for some sells down into these relative equal lows here. But for me, I am still going to be looking for GJ either just to create another scenario like this where we just kind of chop around, or we just start aggressively reaching for that high again on GJ. UJ, obviously bullish dollar. This is our daily breaker right here. This green box off of this last up close candle. This last up close candle, we initiated a quick run on sell side liquidity. We have displaced higher off of that after running liquidity. Price came right back down. It didn't reach into the fair value gap, but you can see it came right back down last week into this breaker, tapped right into it, and then aggressively is beginning to move away now. I don't think price needs to make a big retrace here. I think UJ can just continue to head up. So this was the chat pair last week. So we're going to get a new chat pair up this week. That's the analysis on the old chat pair. We will vote in a new chat pair here in just a minute. And it won't be UJ. Maybe it will. Maybe you guys will pick it again. But typically we don't do 2 weeks in a row. But we'll see. US 30, S&P, NAS, all of these I'm anticipating more lower price action here. Again, that would support my bullish dollar bias as well. It wouldn't surprise me at all to see. We did hit our draw on liquidity. We tapped right into this balanced price range. So a BPR, a balanced price range is 2 overlapping fair value gaps. So you had a sell side imbalance right here, followed by a buy side imbalance pretty quickly thereafter. Price just traded through and left all this open. And so we were anticipating last week that this inverted fair value gap would get tapped into and send price lower into this BPR. That's exactly what happened on Thursday. Price opened, tapped up into the inverted fair value gap, and immediately collapsed down into the BPR. The BPR has supported price. We did completely trade down through that, and now we're heading back bullish. Even if we get some bullish price action here early in the week, I'm still anticipating some lower prices here on the indexes. So you can see we've had a big opening gap up. I would look to see that get traded back down into either today or tomorrow for sure, probably lower, but I don't think we're gonna reach way back up in here before we go down. I think we're just going to see some lower prices tapped into, and you have very clear draw on sell side liquidity at these relative equal lows back here from July and the end of June and early July. So I'm not saying that the indexes by the end of the year aren't going to reach back up into here, but I think right now, short term, especially as we head into close out August, and then as September opens, potentially putting in that bottom wick before you get your seasonal fall rally in the indexes. All right, that's my quick rundown on analysis as we get into the beginning of the week here. That's what I see. My bias is my bias. You need to do your own analysis. You need to learn how to read the charts and do your own technical analysis. Technical analysis is super important. I always say the 4 pillars to successful trading are education. And most people think that you just need more education. And there is a good amount of education that you need. But once you have a decent amount of education and you understand how to trade, you understand your trading strategy, you understand your rules, you understand your trade management, your risk management, that part of the education. Once you have that down, education, then you need patience and discipline and perseverance. So those are the 4 pillars: education, patience, self-discipline, and perseverance. All of those combined will add up to profitability. That's the foundation that you have to build your trading career on. And so it all starts with education, and technical analysis is part of that. So you've got to be able to understand where is the higher time frame draw on liquidity. And once you have that higher time frame draw on liquidity, you should only be looking to take trades in the direction of your higher time frame bias. Just that tip right there is worth $1 million. Just take trades in line with the higher time frame draw on liquidity. Move in the direction of where the higher time frame wants to move. And that will eliminate a lot of frustration and probably cut out quite a few losses on these lower time frames that you can get easily confused on when you forget which direction the higher time frame's going. All right. I'm going to jump back over here to the chat, see what's going on over here, say good morning to some more people. FT Tang, good morning. Saeem, I just slept for hours. Oh man, dude, a good sleep can take out some major body aches. So I'm glad you're feeling better, buddy. Alpha Bridge, to be honest, Monday and Friday is my day off from trading. I'm just here for show. I would for sure be not on the charts any Monday. Any Monday. I've only been on Mondays here since May. I typically am not on the charts at all on Mondays. I just cut Mondays out of my trading plan altogether. But I'm here for you guys right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be here Monday through Friday. That's my commitment and my plan. Oh, man, I got to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. God, that's the worst feeling in the world when you got to sneeze and it won't. Hit that mute button just in time. Man, that came out of nowhere. Let's get back up. Where are we? Wanangwa, good afternoon. Saeem, I'm also not trading today, just stopped in to listen to Brad. Well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. David Dreams, good morning. Venators, Cisco, I know I just said in Discord I wasn't joining today, but hopping in for a bit while I cook. Welcome in, Cisco. Cisco's got a Saeem and Cisco both have they won a 10K challenge here on the stream. Would love to hear some update, guys, on how those are going. Ryfin got funded last week, and he's here in the stream as well. LOL, what's up? Duck Tung Lu, good morning. Trading night. Hello, Team Texas. Welcome in, buddy. Ben A, flat markets today. It's a UK bank holiday. UK is the main Forex trading place in the world. Yeah. UK definitely is. New York is also going to be moving, and I've said I would not expect less. I wouldn't expect much more than a choppy trading session, so I'm not anticipating any major moves. At this point, if we displace below these levels on GU and EU, then I would be looking for some potential shorts, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Shadow Trades, good evening. Good evening, Fritz. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Michael Dahl, good morning. A decent trading chair. You don't like my chair? Man, what's wrong with my chair? It's just a good old office desk chair. Maybe I will maybe I'll upgrade my trading chair. So Yeah, we've got. I was real happy with the way the conversation with Bespoke went. They were real happy. Obviously, they gave me the badge on Twitter, the BFP badge, and they're growing their trading partners online right now. And man, they're kicking butt, dude. They're doing so good. The September competition's coming up. If you haven't registered for the Bespoke competition, it's free. The winners can receive challenges, plus the top winners will actually receive large chunks of cash as well. And I have always said if you just need to scratch that degen trading itch and push a button and go max leverage, max lot size, those competition accounts are where you do it. I'm not a fan of it because a lot of people will then just turn around and use that same logic when they go into their challenge or their funded accounts and they blow it all up. But for me, I like trading the competition challenges just because I can try out new strategies. I can test the trading conditions, the spreads, the executions, the commissions, all of that stuff with firms. And so they do have their benefit and their value. While there is a downside to them in that they can instill some bad trading habits if you're not careful. Those who are kind of already there, I guess, I don't know how else to say that, but for me, like I can go into a competition account and I can trade it like a degen, and then I can come back to this account and I'm not going to make a stupid decision. I'm going to keep executing the way I execute. So, in that instance, I think it's great. So you should definitely go take advantage. It's their first one doing it. So my guess is I don't think there's going to be like tens of thousands of people trying to trade that competition. So you might have a better chance here with the very first one to do pretty decently if you can catch some big winners right at the beginning of the month or so. So September competition for Bespoke. Go check that out. But yeah, they're doing great. Michael Dahl says there are some H4 fair value gaps on EU and GU above from last week that we could trade up into and make the high of the week in. That's kind of what I'm looking at, although it might not want to come that high. I did see those, and dollar has some below. The DXY has some below Friday's low as well. I don't think we're going to get below Friday's low. My first initial reaction is we don't need to. But if it does, these 4 hour fair value gaps and you'll see the same ones correlated there on GU and EU. That's where I would look to see if we get below Friday's low. That's where I think the low of the week or high of the week, depending on whether you're looking at dollar or EU GU, probably happens. So, but again, my gut says we're just going to keep moving down on these foreign pairs here for this week as we close out August. Sharif says, do you ever look at the correlation between gold, euro, pound? No, I don't. To identify the stronger, weaker asset. I do not. I know some people do, but I do not. I don't need a ton of correlation. I just, for the way that I do analysis, dollar with the foreigns, that's all I look up. Tammy Sands, good morning. Welcome in. Michael Dahl says, in terms of Mondays, I like Mondays where there's a big prior range, typically from NFP Fridays, which I can take an OTE off of. I have never tried that on I haven't ever looked at that or back tested that. So that's very interesting, Michael. I might, stuff like that always interests me, at least to go back and back test on FX Replay a little bit here and there. So that's a pretty interesting concept. Big range off of a Friday, a big news day, and then look for that OTE on the next day. Interesting. Cisco says, my challenge is 3% drawdown. I blame Kirby, as I said, to score on Friday. And I agreed with you. I think Kirby is to blame. Pretty much every woe and evil in my life, I blame on that dog. Saeem is 3% profit on phase one, hoping to pass phase one soon. Somebody passed phase one. Was it Michael D? Did Michael D pass phase one last week? didn't he put that in either the Discord or the chat? I think Michael D passed phase 1 of his 10K challenge that he won here on the live stream. I think Michael D passed. Yeah. All right. So we're all caught up on chat over there. You guys hit that like button, please. It does help get the stream out to others who have yet to discover what we're doing here. We're here to help. I started this stream to help people who were struggling, becoming profitable and passing challenges, getting funded, getting payouts, stacking accounts. I was there for so many years. And I wish that there was somebody doing what I'm doing right now. And that's why I started this stream. After I became profitable, after I consistently started getting payouts, I was like, man, if someone would just sit there and stream their trading session every day and show the patience and the discipline that it takes to execute one strategy over the course of a long period of time, and show them how statistically and probabilistically, if you have an edge and you can stay patient and self-disciplined, in the end, you can reach profitability. And so that's why I started this stream. It's not to convince you to use the strategy that I use on this stream. It's not to convince you to trade exactly the way I trade or use my analysis. But I am here to model for you, this is what it takes. And this is how profitable funded traders trade. They take very few trades. All of the statistics say from the prop firms, those traders who make the most money and consistently get the most payouts, they're taking between 8 to 12 trades a month. A month. Not a week, not a day, a month. And they're super patient, they're super disciplined, and they consistently get paid out. And the 90% that are failing are doing the exact opposite. They're pushing buttons, they're constantly FOMO, greed, fear. They're constantly controlled by their emotions or social media or whatever it is. And that's why they continue just to fail these challenges. So I do have an update from Bespoke. So speaking of me streaming, so the questions brought up here quite a lot about, hey, all these prop firms have rules against copy trading, meaning that you can't copy other people's trades. You can copy your own account trades. So if you have multiple accounts, yes, copy trading is allowed. You can copy off of your master account onto another account. But you can't just copy trade some other person. And they're like, well, they're sponsoring the stream. Why are they okay with you streaming? You're calling out all your trades here. If everybody on the stream takes those trades, isn't that a violation of the terms of service? And so I was talking with Max, the CFO, on Bespoke this weekend. And I said, hey, man, because there's been a big hoo-ha lately in the Forex world. The Noman stuff has been going on the last few weeks. Of course, his was arbitrage related and KYC and fraudulent account related, had nothing really to do with copy trading. But there have been others and other firms that have banned traders for copy trading. They have said, hey, we're not going to pay you out on these profits because you copy traded this other person's account. And I said, hey, how does Bespoke view what I'm doing? And what happens if traders that are watching my stream take the trades that I'm taking? And Max's response was this. He's like, look, we work with mentors all the time, and mentors that have large followings and private mentorships, and they teach specific strategies. And he's like, number one, it's very, very difficult to prove that someone is solely copy trading a funded account or a challenge. Meaning, if let's just say, I don't know, let's say Mentor X, right? Mentor X, random Mentor X has a private group. And he goes in and he teaches all of his traders one strategy to trade on one pair. So let's say he focuses on gold and he teaches a 1 hour 1 hour support and resistance strategy. Okay. And let's say he's got 1,000 students in his private mentorship, and let's say 200 of them all use bespoke funding to do their challenges or to become funded. Well, if all of those students are using the same strategy and they're using the same technical analysis, whether that mentor is calling a trade or not, guess what most of those traders are going to do when they come to the charts and they're executing by themselves, apart from the academy, apart from a live stream, apart from anything else. They're going to see the same trade. They're going to see and take very similar executions, very similar stop losses, very similar take profits, right? So he's like that's just the nature of the prop firm industry is you're going to have a chunk of traders, funded traders that are trading very similar strategies, which means they're going to have very similar trades, very similar entries, very similar stop losses, very similar take profits, etc. So he's like, it's very difficult to say, these 10 traders were on a private chat together and they all took the exact same trade. He's like, obviously, we don't want anyone solely copy trading. He goes, so for Venator, for the live stream, he's like, if there's traders on your live stream and the only trades that they take are the ones that you call on your live stream, he said, we would ban you. So he said they need to be trading on their own. They need to be able to trade and take other positions and take other trades on their own. He's like, we can see your trades because they know I don't take very many trades. They love the way I trade. They love what I'm doing to help the community. But they're like, Brad, if you only take 4 trades and you get passed and you get funded, and there's another person who has only taken 4 trades and they have the exact entry and exact stop loss and exact take profit, and that's the only trades that they've taken, they're obviously just copy trading you. And that's a violation of the terms of service. So he's like, you need to encourage these guys. You can take my trades. Like, you can do that. But you can't solely take my trades. You need to be trading your account. They don't want me, when I stop my stream, to now have, let's say, 20, 30, 40 funded traders, Venator traders on Bespoke. And then Brad stops streaming and Brad stops calling trades. And now these traders have no idea how to trade. They have no idea how to call their own trades or manage their own accounts. And he's like, that's a no-go for us. So you've got to be able to do this on your own. You've got to be able to read a chart. You've got to be able to execute your own trades. You cannot solely just take the trades that I call out on the live stream, on Twitter, in Discord, right? You've got to be able to trade your own account. The other thing that I may start doing is, for instance, last Friday, I called out 4 trades last Friday. I called 4 trades. Go back and watch the stream. I called 4 trades. I called euro dollar. I called pound dollar. I called GJ or UJ, one of those, and I called US 30. 3 of the 4 were winners, and the 4th one was a break-even trade. So what I may start doing is giving you my analysis and not necessarily telling you which trade I'm going to take. That might help some of you. I can show you the analysis. I can show you the setups that I see. I can show you around, like, hey, I might look for an entry here, stop loss here, take profit there. But maybe if I just don't tell you the exact trade that I'm taking, the exact pair that I'm trading, then that might help some of you. But you guys need to learn how to do that. That's why I'm doing this. It's not for you to take my trades. I know there's going to be people in here that want to take my trades. And that's cool. You can do that. They even said, look, we can't, we're not going to go back and be able to watch every stream that you've done and look and see how many people were in the live stream and track down the username and then verify that with a Twitter and then verify that with an account. It's like, obviously, it's just too much work. He's like, but if it gets to be an issue, yes, we will do that homework. And if we do verify that traders are only taking your trades, then that's going to be a violation of terms of service. He goes, other than that, they're cool with it. They love it. They love what's happening here at the community. They love seeing you guys get funded. They love seeing you guys. We haven't had any that I know of reach a payout yet, but they're totally cool with it. They just want you guys to not be 100% completely reliant on Venator trading. That's basically what the gist of the conversation came down to is do not just solely rely on Venator, on Brad to call out a trade. And then those are the only trades that you're taking. You've got to be able to take your own trades. And whether it's this setup, like use this setup, use a different pair. Use $CAD, use UJ, use GJ, use AU, use NU, use whatever, GJ. I just, you do you, and you find your pair and you use your strategy. And if you take my trades, you can do that. But if that's all you're doing, you're going to get busted. If that's all you're doing, you're going to get busted 100%. So that's the update on the copy trading question that comes up a lot from the live stream. So hopefully that answers some of y'all's questions. I'm happy to talk more about it on Discord or Twitter. You can feel free to message me or DM me over there if you're wondering about it. And you can always just message their support and ask them too. But that was straight from Max, the CFO, in our private conversation this weekend, as we talked through the first month of how the sponsorship went. So there you go. Question asked, question answered. The Loyalty family. Hey, Venator looked at Euro Pound. It has purged 4-hour liquidity pools. We'll go check that out. I'm not expecting to see much on EG today, mostly just because it is GBP bank holiday, and those are so tightly correlated. I doubt we'll get much, but we'll go look at that in a minute. Alpha Bridge says, prop firms trying to build up a good trader base with a good strategy diversity. A huge trader base without diversity could be catastrophic. Absolutely. They definitely don't want every trader in their firm all trading the exact same strategy on the exact same pair. They need diversity to be able to protect their risk management. So that's another reason they don't want people solely copy trading. Siam says, I took one of your trades and I have 25 trades in the account. I hope this won't be an issue. No, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, buddy. You're totally good. You can, like I said, you can take trades I call out. You can take them, but you can't solely take them. If that's the only thing you're relying on to trade and become funded and pass or get payouts, if those are the only ones you're using, they can kick you. I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying that I'm just saying they can. They have the right to do that, to protect their firm. So you're fine. If you have 25 trades on the account and one of them is one that I called, you're golden. In fact, if you took every trade that I have called, that's only 7 trades or 9 trades in the last month and a half. If you took all of those plus 9 others, you're going to be fine. Like, they just don't want you only trading Venator's calls. That's it. That's what it comes down to. Beeswax, what's up? Trading Night. If you saw on Discord this morning, I was kind of gutted because I did not know on gold the leverage of BFP could not allow me to open my normal risk percentage, but it's okay. I didn't see that. I did not catch up on the Discord. Their leverage, I think it's, 1-60 on the classic challenge. So you couldn't, what's your normal risk percentage? Is it more than two? What is it? 1%, 2%? And you couldn't, that leverage wouldn't allow you to open whatever that risk percentage is. That's weird. I've never had that issue. I've traded gold before here with Bespoke, and I have risked 2% with it. So I'm not sure what challenge you're using with them that wouldn't allow you to, unless you're doing like a super tight loss, super tight stop loss where you would have a massive lot size, maybe. But if you're trading a decent stop loss, you should have no issue. In fact, I have small stop loss, so I don't know. Yeah, I have risked 2% on gold on this challenge. I have traded gold and I've won and I've lost. I think every trade I've taken on gold I've lost, and they've all been 2% losses. So I know that I've risked 2%, so I'm not sure why you can't risk 1% trading night. It's got to be that your stop loss is just so small that the leverage exceeds the size of the stop loss availability. That's got to be a crazy tight stop loss. Yeah, that's got to be it. 1 to 30 leverage for gold. They told me 10K equals one lot, 1.5 lot max. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I've just have never had that issue. Like all my lot sizes, I guess, have all been under 1.5. I guess, I don't know, on a 10K. There are some lot size limits on MT4 and MT5. It's either 40 or 50. I can't remember what it is. You just have to open multiple positions if you're going over that. But if you're going over, quite honestly, if you're going over like 10 lots, you're going to get massive slippage because it's not going to fill you at your price once you get into those double digit lot sizes. Anyway. Oh boy, you know what we need to do? We need to do chat pair for the week. We can get that going. What's going to be the chat pair for the week? You guys put in the chat the pair that you would like to see us use to trade with live. In addition to Euro dollar, pound dollar, GJ, and US 30, we will add in a fifth pair, the chat pair of the week. So you guys drop in what you want it to be down there, and then we'll do a little poll in the chat here in just a minute once we get a couple of contenders and repeats down there. So we've got a gold, we've got a UJ, we've got an AU, we got a NAS 100. So you guys just drop in what you want. Once we get a few repeats in there, then I'll put up a poll and we'll let you guys vote it out. Somebody said EG. I'm going to go pull that up while you guys are dropping stuff in there. All right, EG. This is the ugliest pair in the world to me. I don't know why you guys like trading EG so much. What in the world is this? What in the world is this? Why do you guys like trading this crap? It's the most choppy sideways market I've ever seen. Every time I open an EG chart, I'm like, I don't understand the fascination with EG. I mean, all we've done is we're just in a seek and destroy profile on the daily time frame where we take out sell side, we take out buy side. We dig a little deeper into sell side, we dig a little deeper into buy side, we dig a little deeper right now back into sell side, and now we're right back in the fat middle of this ugly mess. So I don't even know what to make of this other than we haven't displaced below the low. We've pulled back through this leg here. We're inside this fair value gap. There's another fair value gap and volume imbalance just above here on EG. So maybe it wants to get back up in there, but I don't know. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. You're inside a big frickin' range, man. There's no clear higher time frame draw on liquidity. You took out sell side. You couldn't displace. You finally did displace. Came back through right into this fair value gap, and it's pushed higher. We did get a closure above this little area, just barely. I don't know. If you're bearish on the 4-hour time frame, you're taking out sell side. You're going to need to see some displacement back below, but I don't know. You're just in the middle of this big range. I never know how to analyze EG. What is this? What is this? Y'all think this is high probability? Nah. There are so many other pairs that actually move and trend. This is not a trend. This is not a trend. This is chop. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know. If anything, on the lower time frames, you've changed market structure. You've had a break of structure and you're heading higher. You put in a swing high, swing low. If anything, you might be heading up into this fair value gap here and this volume imbalance up here. That's all I see on EG is a possible higher time frame draw on liquidity from this leg and this push down. You're back into a premium level. It lines up with the OTE. If you want to head lower, it's probably going to do it up around here. So maybe we go higher a little bit from current price, but who the hell knows, man? This is just ugly. I just do not like EG. It doesn't make any sense to me, ever. And I know it's correlated. It's like, oh, the euro's weaker, then it's going to go up. Or the pound's weaker, it's going to go down. You know, so I understand how it works in correlation with each other, but actually trading it, there's never a trend. Look at this. Like since the beginning of June, for almost 3 months, this is nothing. This is trash. Not a fan. Not a fan. All right, so we've got gold, UJAU, NAS 100, dollar Swiss, GA, oil, gold, US 30, Aussie, New Zealand. We already do US 30, John. John said oil, John said gold, John said US 30. John, you get one pick, brother. One pick. So is it... I still don't see much repeats here. I see gold. John's gold is a repeat, but he also said oil and US 30, which we already do. Aussie, New Zealand. So not a whole lot of consensus in the chat right now about the chat pair. There's another AU. Oh, I really feel like this is just going to be a slow, boring Monday. Huge new week and new day opening gap here on US 30. Same one here on S&P and another one here on NAS. If you get a pop above here and you kind of rebalance some of these areas and then you get displacement lower, there's obvious buy side liquidity here. And then you could head back towards some lows. S&P building up and engineering buy side liquidity. US 30 has tapped into it a little bit already. Oh. Somali shilling. I don't think is that even like, what is that even, what's the pair? Like a Somali shilling, is it what's the can I even pull that up? Does it trade against the dollar? Does it what does it trade against? Brad, after Starfield release every Monday going to be your gaming Monday on YouTube 100%. Dude, it just might. One more week, baby. September 6th, I think it comes out. So a week from Friday or Thursday, something like that. I'm excited. I've got it preloaded on Xbox. I don't know how to stream from Xbox. I would have to figure out how to stream from Xbox. So I'm not. I'm sure there's a way. I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know what it is. So maybe I'll need to get some equipment for that. Perhaps. John says, I'm not watching dudes watch a dude playing video games. Well, I mean, John, I'm kind of basically doing that right here. This is just a video game. Let's be honest. There's money involved. But this is just me. You're just watching me play a video game. It's just watching candles print and then pushing buttons and seeing if I win or lose that day. PlayStation's better than Xbox. Don't at me. I'm not. Dude, I have no dog in the fight on PlayStation over Xbox. I don't really care, quite honestly. And PlayStation may kick Xbox's ass. I just don't even know, and I don't really care. I don't have a dog in the fight. I've played Xbox forever, and it's what I'm kind of like just, I guess, comfortable with or whatever. So it's what I play. It's what I play on. PlayStation maybe that much better, and it very well could be. And I don't really know, but I also just don't really care. I don't game that much that I just don't game that much to really put that much energy into it. I grew up with PlayStation from 1 to 5. I've had them all. I've grown up on Xboxes, and my boys have had Xbox and PlayStation because I guess there's certain games that wouldn't cross over and they needed both, of course. I never bought them for them. They bought their own. But they would play PlayStation and Xbox. They would go back and forth. And I just never got into PlayStation. I was perfectly content just playing Xbox, and it's fine. Halo, Fallout, what else? Fortnite, when it came out, I was playing Fortnite a lot with the boys back when they were younger. So that's about it. A lot of interesting movie by September. Power Force 2 and Top Boy Season 4. I have no idea what any of that is that you just said. Power Force 2 and Top Boy? Is this anime? What is this? How about trading FX in the Starfield universe? Who knows? Maybe we can do that. Dude, I wouldn't surprise me if they have some kind of economy system. That would be kind of cool. I mean, I think that would be kind of cool if somebody could develop some type of virtual. I mean, isn't that what crypto is? It's basically just like a fake economy. Play money that people, well, let's be honest. All money's play money. Fiat currency does not exist. It is whatever the governments tell us it is. That's what we're playing with here. Let's be real. It's all monopoly money. I have no clue what those are, and I watch anime. All right, now I'm interested. I got to Google this. Power Force 2. What is this? Power Force 2. Power Book. Did I read that wrong? Is it Power Book? No, he said Power Force. Power Force 2. Did you mean Power Book Force? See, like Power Book 4 Force Season 2 trailer? Is that what you meant? I see this. Let's just all, shall we? There's nothing going on. Power Book 4 Force Season 2 trailer. Tommy Egan is ready for war with the Chicago drug world. I have never heard of this show before in my life. I have never heard of this show before in my life. Let me see if I can. Hold on a second. Let me get to my. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. Can I add in a source in audio input capture? Can we just call this system audio? Let me see here. Device is the, no, where is, no, I this is not what I need. Hold on. I'm trying to add in a source so I can play this and y'all can hear it. So let me just delete this. Crap. Bear with me in my technical difficulties. Y'all know how this goes. Audio output. Here we go. Audio output. Let's just add that in. So default no, why would this just, I guess default. Laptop audio. Hey. System audio. All right. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to try and play this because I'm interested to see what it is. All right. So I can hear that. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. I don't think you can. Can y'all hear that? I don't think you can you? So, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I need to, I guess, mute this. This probably is better now. You can probably hear me. Let me mute all these other ones. I don't know how to get that audio right here so you can hear it. I can hear it in my headphones, but I can't hear it anywhere else. Hey, look at the suggested videos. Isn't that nice? Okay, so that is on Stars. I have never heard of PowerBook 4 Force ever, but that looks really interesting. So kind of cool. Okay. If somebody knows how to help me add a audio source, I've added system audio, I've added laptop audio. I don't know what else to do to get that to play and you guys be able to hear that with me. So, yeah. If someone knows how to do that on OBS Streamlabs desktop, let me know. All you need to do, guys, is watching the Barbie movie 10 times so you're going to be ready for everything in the world. I haven't seen the Barbie movie. What was the other one he said? Top Boy. Top Boy. If this is what season is it? Season 4? Never heard of this either. Okay, so Netflix, gosh. Netflix show, I've never seen anything about it. And it doesn't want to load up either, so cool. It looks like season 5 because this is all talking about the ending has already happened. Oh, that was this is April, so it's got to be season 5. Come on. Good Lord. So, don't know anything about it. I see guns, people shooting each other. Oh, there's the official trailer. Do you play FPS games? Not really. I mean, if you call Fallout a first-person shooter, I don't think that's really a first-person shooter. Not really. All right, I mean, I've never heard of either of those, but now I've got something to check out. So, and you guys were not helpful in helping me figure out how to get a computer audio source into the stream. So, wah. Into the 8 o'clock hour. Here we go. Getting a little pump in the first little 8 o'clock hour here. Dollar showing a little weakness. I wouldn't get too excited about anything that you see happen right now other than just if you get a drop, I would just, any drops you get, I'm going to be looking for on dollar sell side liquidity to be grabbed and then displacement higher. On GU, I'm looking for buy side liquidity to get run and then displacement lower. And same on EU, looking for buy side liquidity to get run and then displacement lower. Man, here come the puppies already. I hear them tromping down the stairs. It is early. Early. Hey, look, there's Kirby, Demon Dog. What? Hey, love. They cannot. Hey, buddy. Go potty. Go on. Call of Duty, no, I don't play COD, I don't play PUBG. I've never been good at first person. I used to play Halo a lot, and I'd play the online Halo stuff way back in the day. Oh, boogeyman outside. But I don't do any of that anymore. I don't play any of those. I mean, I don't. What do you want me to say? play Dungeons and Dragons while we're at it. John, Dungeons and Dragons is actually pretty fun, I've heard. That's what all the kids are playing these days. "911 Lone Star." I don't watch any show on network television that is like medical or fireman or policeman. I'm so tired of those shows. The doctor movies, the fireman movies, the ambulance shows. Like, I need some good storyline, real life drama. Like, we love like Mayor of Kingstown on Paramount Plus. Mayor of Kingstown, fantastic. What else we watch? Oh, Lioness on Paramount is also really good.
Lincoln Lawyer.
What?
Lincoln Lawyer.
Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix is pretty good. Succession. Oof, that is a messed up family right there. Succession on HBO, on Max. I think that's Max. Billions. We're watching Foundation right now on Apple TV. Foundation. That, if you like sci-fi fantasy stuff, it is excellent. I love that show. Foundation's really good. God, what are the other ones we watched? Yeah, my wife watches all these foreign shows on Netflix, all these French and Spanish foreign films. I can't do it with the subtitles. Like, I just can't. Yeah, Mayor of Kingstown is good. I want to watch, what is it, Tulsa King? The guy that did Mayor of Kingstown also did Tulsa King. And he's the co-creator of Yellowstone. We love Yellowstone. Although we didn't finish the last season of Yellowstone, we've kind of dropped off Yellowstone. It was pretty good. You telling us to watch The Young and the Relentless. Dude, those soap operas have been around for a minute. Yeah, Tulsa King. 1923. We haven't watched 1923, the origin story for Yellowstone. We haven't watched that yet, with Harrison Ford and I can't remember the other lady. It does look pretty good, though. There's a new one coming on, the same guy, what's called Lawman. Something Lawman. It's like an old sheriff or something, U.S. Marshal in the Old West. It looks pretty intense. I'm definitely going to check that out. I'm a sucker for kind of the Old West, Wild West storylines. I think those are pretty good. Yeah. Like Tombstone. Tombstone's one of the best movies of all time. Tombstone is so good. What's gonna happen today? Nothing really, I don't think. What do we see here on GJ? Not a whole lot going on GJ. Not a whole lot going on UJ. The only thing I see on UJ is potentially this breaker right here, but it's already been tapped into. We didn't dive down this far into it earlier. But you have this up close candle right here, and then it ran sell side liquidity under here and here, and then we've had an immediate displacement away above it. It left behind this beautiful little fair value gap right there, and that's not a bad little entry. UJ wasn't our chat pair. Oh, we never did the chat pair poll. We need to do the chat pair poll. I would have to put that stop down here and, you know, probably right around there. May have been to break even somewhere up around this level if you had gotten in that trade, and that's probably back at a break even trade right there. But we need to do our chat pair. We never heard. So I'm just going to throw some options in the chat pair, and you guys can vote. Let me get this in there. Let me get a poll going. Start a poll. Chat pair vote. Here we go. We're going to go with, I saw Aussie dollar. I think I saw somebody say, what else did we see in there? I can't remember. I need to scroll back up. What's up, Corey? What else did we see? I got to scroll way back up here. Well, and we'll do one more. We'll do that. There you go. Do, 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 do. It won't let me vote, by the way. I don't get a vote in this. When I do the poll, I don't get a chance to vote. Y'all know what my vote would be. I don't even need to say it. Don't even need to say it. What's up, Chase? John says, I love Old West storylines except Westworld. I liked Westworld, man. I kind of enjoyed Westworld. I thought it was kind of cool. Although I haven't seen the episode where they're all out, or the one girl got out, January, whatever her name was, she got out. One more win and you're back, man. Yeah, we'll be back into profits here pretty soon, I think. All right, we'll give the chat vote another couple minutes here, and then we'll call it. But it looks like Aussie dollar is well in the lead. Well in the lead. Let's see, we've got almost 40 people on here. I'll give you a few more minutes to vote. Only half of you voted so far. Everybody says I have to get a new gaming chair. Like, they don't like my chair. It doesn't look professional. You can't even see it. You know, I mean, I don't even know why. Like, I don't even know why do I need a better chair? Why?
It needs to go up higher on your back and have arms.
I guess. I don't know. I like it. It's comfortable. It's just a chair. It does its job. Holds me up. Keeps me in front of the camera. Getting some run on buy side liquidity here on the indexes. Just trickling up. I would look for displacement below this candle on US 30. If you got some displacement below, then you could potentially look for perhaps a move like this. Something like this. But you're going to need to see this trade below, leave behind a fair value gap. And then you might be able to get in on a play down. Of course, it could trickle up and want to rebalance some of this. I don't think it's going to want to, and we get a high of the day, high of the week tomorrow up in here somewhere. It could do that as well, but all right, we're calling it. Aussie dollar it is. Pulls over. I need a star-filled chair. $2,000.
They can all chip in.
Yeah, you guys can all just donate, tip me. Let's see, there's 40 people, so each of you need to tip me. What is that? $50. Every viewer tip me $50 and I'll buy a $2,000 Starfield chair. How about that? I don't know. I'm not a chair guy. Not much of a chair guy. I just need it to hold me up. I guess if I was streaming like a game, maybe it makes sense to have a gaming chair or something, but I am going to be playing Starfield for many hours when it comes out. You're going to be very sick of me playing Starfield. Just FYI. That's going to happen.
I'll just go to Zara for however long.
Oh, really? No, that's not how that works. How many trades do you usually get a week trading the strategy? Well, in the summer months, in July and August, we've gotten 2 to 3 trades a week. Maybe well, actually fewer than that. Maybe 1 to 2 trades a week. In May and June, we were getting 3 to 5 trades a week. So it's just all seasonal. And it just is completely dependent on what the market wants to do. So I called 4 trades on Friday. I only took 1, and it was the winner. 3 of the 4 were winners. 1 was a break-even trade. Of all the trades that I called out and on the live stream and posted in Discord, 3 of them were winners. Now I'm only going to take a couple trades a week. But that's right in line with the consistency of getting funded and receiving payouts. That's the amount of trades, the most profitable and the most consistently paid out traders. That's the amount of trades that they're taking in a month, is 8 to 12 trades a month. So you've got to be super patient. You've got to be super disciplined. It is not the number of setups per week. It's the A+ setups that you're willing to wait for that matter. That's what counts. It's not how many setups you can get per week. You got to stop thinking about how many setups am I going to get per week with this, and you've got to start thinking, can I execute when I see my A+ setup? Sometimes it's going to be here every single day, and then we went 2.5 weeks without taking a trade. 2.5 weeks I went without taking a trade. Streamed every day, a couple hours a day, sometimes 3 hours a day, and we went 2.5 weeks without getting a setup. So, and I'm totally fine with that. But things are picking back up here in the last couple of weeks. Things have really started to pick back up. So We've gotten multiple trades, couple break evens, couple wins, one loss in the last couple weeks. So we're up for the month of August. We're profitable right now for the month of August so far. So hopefully, I'm pretty confident we can find one more winner and move all of these accounts back into full profits here. So Ashok says there are rumors that fancy chairs add at least 20% profit overall. Well, hell yeah. Well, I'm going to get a new chair today. Gaming chairs increase your win rate by 20%. Let's do it. That's what it comes down to. Finally, the holy grail of trading. We discovered what it was. It's the gaming chair. All this time, I thought it was on the charts. Nope. It's what you sit in. It happens, man. If you're not comfortable while you're trading, you're going to trade very poorly. So you need this chair. I mean, the commercial writes itself. Tired of failing challenges, tired of blowing your accounts. Throw that old desk chair out. You need this new Venator trading chair. Instantly increase your win rate and payouts. And then there's testimonials. I used to trade with this little crappy desk chair, but then I got Venator trading and now I'm profitable. Boring, guys. It's just Monday. This is literally every Monday we stream. This is what happens. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna stay on for probably another 15 minutes, y'all, and then that'll probably be it for today. If you haven't gotten into the Discord, I will throw that link right over here. That's in the chat. You can jump in on the Discord if you're not there yet. A lot of the traders here on the stream are there every day and all day, and they're just chatting, putting in their trade ideas, charts, analysis, funny memes, whatever. But we're almost to 100 members over there, so that's kind of cool. Where are we on? Oh, dude, we're about to cross 900 subs on YouTube. We're at 893. So we're almost to 900 subs on YouTube. I'd love to be at 1,000 subs by the end of September. That would be cool. 1,000 subs in 4 months on YouTube. I mean, I didn't think I would have 50 subscribers right now. Quite honestly, I just did not think I would have even 50 subscribers on YouTube this, like, just 3 months ago. We started 3 months ago. So here we are. Up to almost 900 subs. Can you look at the GU setup I posted in Discord? Sure, Jazz. Let's take a look, man. What you got? What you got? 15-minute time frame, run on liquidity, wait for an aggressive move with displacement in the opposite direction. Find the 15-minute breaker that caused the run on liquidity. Price must embody close above below the breaker opposite. Find a fair value gap. Can use 5 minutes if nothing clear on the 15-minute. Set your PO at the fair value gap, 2% risk, stop loss figure, take your profit. Move to break even with swing high, low, or broken. I love the rules, man. Super clean, super clear. You've had a run of liquidity. You've had displacement. You identified your breaker. You got your fair value gap. I think it looks clean, man. It's pretty clean. Pretty clean. So here's what he's looking at right here. He's using these two down close candles. That's his breaker. He's had a run of liquidity. So ran liquidity. As soon as we've run this liquidity, we've displaced lower. So we reached up, we grabbed liquidity in above these old highs, and then we displaced lower. He said this move initiated with these last two down close candles. So you have all this liquidity. And then he's got an obvious fair value gap right here. Whoops, sorry about that. On my color scheme, it would be this. And I would be looking for about a 50% entry. Ah, I gotta sneeze again. Oh boy. Allergies, man, I guess. That's kind of where I would be looking right there. I don't know if that's exactly what you had, but that's what I would do if I was looking for this. Pull back up into, it's tapped into the breaker right there on this last push up. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that being a decent setup. It's Monday. With it being a bank holiday for GBP, not that this wouldn't work. I would prefer to see displacement below here and then catch this breaker myself, but this is completely valid, sir. Completely valid. Good analysis, a good understanding of the breaker setup that we use here on the live stream. And yeah, I think good job, man. You can get to your TP before your drawn liquidity is reached. So you could use just a pip or two above that swing high if you really wanted to be safe. So that's like 12. So you could just make this 13 and you're still, your TP is still below before you get to that drawn liquidity there. So not a bad setup, man. We can watch and wait and see how that plays out. That's not one I'm going to take. Again, I don't take trades on Mondays typically, so it would have to be just the most beautiful trophy buck setup that I've ever seen in my life for me to take a trade on Monday. So it has happened on the stream before, but it's very rare. Shanghai 20 down 5% on my challenge. My strat gives me setups but no follow through, so a big old losing streak. Dude, losing streaks are part of it. I've been in one. We've been in drawdown since July, and we're still trading, and we haven't blown any accounts. We haven't lost any challenges, and we're back to break even on the 100K, and we're just 2% down on the 210Ks. So you're going to go through losing streaks. It's going to happen. Not every month is going to be green. Not every month you're going to make money. It's just not going to happen. So don't be surprised when you're in drawdown. Don't be surprised when you have a losing streak. This is absolutely 100% part of the business. Getting through the losing streaks and getting out of drawdown is the skill that most people struggle with. They try to make it all back at once. They try to make it and fix it correctly or quickly instead of just waiting. Nothing should change when you're in drawdown versus when you're trading in profit. You're still just sitting here in front of the charts, being patient and waiting for your setups to come to you. So you're going to lose 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever your max losing streak is over your last 100 trades in a live market. You can anticipate that that's going to happen in the next 100 trades at some point, maybe multiple times. So you just have to, you got to accept the fact that you're going to lose and you're going to have losing streaks. If it wrecks you mentally, you're not ready to move forward yet. That's the hurdle you've got to overcome. LL Bang on the same numbers too. That's great. Cool. I didn't even look at your numbers, but that's exactly where I would be looking to get in. Something like that. And this is what I was talking about when mentors teach other traders setups and strategies, and then they use the same prop firms. This is what Max was talking about. He's like, look, I didn't call this trade. Daz saw this trade on his own. And if we weren't on the live stream today and I was trading, I could have very well seen this exact same setup on my own. And there's going to be 150 or 1,000 or 5,000 other traders that are trading a breaker block system that are going to see this exact setup and take it on their challenges or funded accounts. That doesn't mean that they're copy trading. It just means they're using a very similar strategy. They were taught by the same person on how to trade, and it's a profitable system that has an edge in the market. So multiple people are going to take this trade. That's why it is very, very difficult for prop firms to prove copy trading, and that's why it's easy for them to identify people who are solely copy trading because they're taking only the same trades as one other person, right? The exact same entries, the exact same stop losses, the exact same take profits, and the only trades they take are mirroring identically this other trader's same trades. There's no other variation. There's no other trades. There's no other pairs. There's no other anything, right? That's when it becomes very easy for them to go, that dude's copy trading. Obviously, that's a violation of the terms of service. So just trade your own trades, man. You can take my analysis and you can take the trades that I call, but if that's all you're doing, you will get booted. No doubt. Galaxy Tab, money will be made on profitable trades. There are many different styles to identify a trend and execute. 100%, man. 100%. There's going to be a lot of people that catch trending moves, and how they get into those moves and where they get in, where they get out. There's going to be a lot of traders that use the very same techniques across the board. So yeah, there's just not a whole lot of nothing going on anywhere that I see that's interesting to me. So it is what it is. A high percentage of profitable traders will execute at relatively the same price. I keep sticking to my rules. So that's all you got to do, man. Just stick to your rules. Hopefully hanging out here in the live stream can help you learn how to practice patience and perseverance and discipline and get education. Yes, I do education. I do technical analysis. I do show you, break down market structure and price action, all that kind of stuff. But really, my biggest hope is that you just learn how to sit here and watch candles print without pushing buttons. The more you can sit here without pushing a button, the better off you're going to be long term as a trader. This is not a get rich quick business. You can get rich quickly, but that is not the way it works. You're going to spend a lot of time and a lot of hours in front of the charts watching price action, and before you ever become profitable, before you ever start pushing buttons. So that's what I want for you guys. All right, y'all. I'm done for the day. That's our Monday stream. It's always typically shorter. We'll see how price action plays out. I will be on the charts for another couple hours, at least on my phone, or just when I pass by. I'll check every 15 minutes or so and see what's going on. And if I see something, I will post it in Discord and on Twitter, of course, like always. So make sure you follow me and have notifications on so you can see if anything does pop up. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. We'll be back tomorrow at Tuesday, 7 a.m. New York time. We'll be back on the stream. So until then, y'all be safe, happy hunting, and we'll catch y'all later.